Good afternoon, good evening, hello, what's cracklin', my YouTube peeps? Dale here from Couch Warrior. Welcome, and yeah, an aftermath of some crazy stuff happening the other day at UFC Seattle. Israel Adesanya versus Joe Pyfer. I'll just bring all the stuff up now. I've got a bit to go through. There was quite a lot of shockers and there's some funny things, some not so funny things, and so just an all round bag of things happening. But yeah, so the first time, so I had this yeah, like I was going really well in my picks until probably about the sixth fight in or so, and that's when it just went downhill in a large and in charge fashion, and yeah, so but Alexiana Theanera or whatever her name was, she definitely came out with the W in a large and in charge fashion, which was as expected. Bruna Brazil, even though she's a fighting nerd, didn't really have anything for her. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep that one short and sweet. So was this one here is an interesting one because a lot of people had uh, Adrian Yanez winning this fight 2 rounds to 3. Um, so they have, of course, they have they don't have this. They don't have it done very well at all, as you can plainly see there. There was a lot more than 52 strikes versus 73 thrown. This one here was real interesting. I personally thought that Ricky Simone won 29-20. It was very close because I think that he won the first 2 rounds and then obviously he got 10-8. Well, that's the thing. I would say that he lost the round. He was definitely losing the round definitively, but the fact that he got dropped in the last second, yeah, I mean it's pretty 10-8ish. But yeah, I mean that's the way she goes, and yeah, the majority decision draw is what needed to happen really. But it was still pretty good fight nonetheless. And then up the card we had Navajo Sterling versus Bruno Lopez, and this fight was great. Yep. So my boy Navajo, he, he just kept the distance. Got out nice and easy. There was a couple of wee moments where, so I was like, ooh. They, a couple of shots got a little bit close, but that's not a problem for Navajo. But yeah, defended the takedowns wonderfully, and yeah, just had nothing. Yeah, just Lopez had nothing for him, and a good call out of Ion Goodalaba. This would actually be a good test to see if he's actually got what it takes to win against someone who has a very grapple heavy fighter like Ion Kutalaba, who has actually accepted a fight with Navajo already. So hopefully the UFC can get that lined up, and we can see some violence, and let's see, and hopefully see Navajo beat the challenge that is Ion Kutalaba. Up the card we have another round one finish in the women's flyweight division. Crazy stuff. um, but yeah, Casey O'Neill comes out swinging and banging, shrieking like an absolute banshee after she wins. Oh lordy, that part was very punishing. That was very punishing. It's as if someone swallowed a whistle and was trying to talk, and it was just But yeah, and the half Scottish, half Australian accent is crazy as well to me. But this one here, Fernandez had nothing for O'Neill, and she just, I don't know, she just was scared. I guess scared to fight her, and and this is the result. She just got absolutely smoked and pieced up. and and awesome win, and but yeah, crazy voice from O'Neal. So yeah, let's hope that those 29-28s stack up soon. Of the card we have Marcin Tybura versus Tyrell Fortune. So this one here was a very interesting one. Um, it was looking very much like Marcin Tybura winning a 29-28 decision. And I mean, everyone that I saw and was speaking to, and even just in general, agreed. It's like, yeah, no, I don't see like I don't see how he won, like how Tyrone. So apparently he had a 30-27 on one of these one of these things, and I just don't understand. I do not understand. I do not understand this concept of this. Um, but yeah, no. So I mean, a good win. I mean, they purely this was literally um to get someone else in the heavyweight division that's not Marcin Tybura, Sergey Spivak, and all these guys. So, quote unquote, good win for old mate there. So good on him. But he didn't win that fight. But no, let's see what he's got next. I mean, if he fights like that, then he's probably going to need a little bit more. I mean, yeah, he's going to need a bit more practice if he's going to be fighting, Waldo Cortez Acosta, who's his teammate, and and the likes of these guys. So, come on, man, come on. Up the card we have Chase Hooper versus Lance Gibson Jr. Lance Gibson Jr. Um, knocks out Chase Hooper in the first round. Way quicker. Chase Hooper is too gangly. Um, he gets hit and he doesn't react well to getting hit. And unfortunately, this is the price that he pays is that he gets TKO'd a lot easier than other people. But yeah, no, awesome win for Lance Gibson Jr. Um, uh, I mean, if he can keep up with like a roll like he did there, and because he looked really nice, he looked really good against Chase Hooper, so I think he could, fight Anthony Hernandez and do well. But yeah, up the card we have Ignacio Bahamondes versus Tafik Musayev. So, so this fight was real. I got a photo. So this is the dude. Yeah, so this dude here. I'll move myself here for a sec. So over here we have uh, uh oh, excuse me. That's how much this fight interests me. So this here is all Bahamondes' blood after he gets a nice slicing elbow. He gets a devastating slicing elbow to the face after old mate is nearly finished. Um, after he's nearly finished, Tafik, who cheats multiple times. He cheats with three different fouls. From what I saw, there was at least two instances of fence grabbing. There was a headbutt. There was I'm pretty sure that he bit him as well. I may even think that he even grabbed the gloves to get him around. But yeah, Bahamondes should have won that fight 29-28, because he did, yeah. But because of actually he should have won in the second round due to TKO. But the fact that Tafik grabbed the fence and cheated his way to he cheated his way to victory. So yeah, so let's move on from cheaters and stuff like that. But good on them for being the fight of the night. So at least Bahamondes he gets a good nus from this. Nus from this. It sounds funny. Anyway, up the card we have Terrence. So this is the main card. So it's a 6-fight main card, which was quite cool. Because because normally they're 5, and in some cases they're even 4, and they're the Then when they've got a lot of filler in them. They're not flash. But anyway, Terrence McKinney knocks out Carl Nelson in 25 seconds, or 24 seconds, I should say. Just goes out there, swings, and just and Carl Nelson just didn't defend well enough and got smoked by T-Rex, and this is exactly what I said, that Terrence McKinney was probably going to win this by first round submission or KO, and bam. So like at the moment, like my picks and stuff haven't been too bad. I've lost a couple, and I'm like, but no, I think this from now on is where I get where the steep decline happens. From a very very masterclassy performance from Yuzuri Belgori, who did what I thought he was going to do, is just piece him up. I would just piece him up and defend takedowns. I thought that Mansour Abdul Malik wouldn't gas out as much as he did. But, it'd be what it be. It'd be what it be. And I think Belgori is probably going to be fighting a ranked opponent. And if it's not this fight, it'll be the next fight. But he will be fighting often. I think he'll be fighting often, and he will be trying to get to that middleweight top 10 as quick as he can. And I think the UFC, because of this, defeating a 9-0 prospect fella, I believe that this will be his opportunity to do it. And great. This was a great finish, and the old mate just had nothing in the gas can. He just totally gassed. And I mean, it was good. He just tried spinning shit when, he was just, you could tell that he was just like, oh, come on, please just knock me out. Please just knock me out. Please. Up the card, we have Juicy Julian Erosa getting his ass whipped pretty much immediately by Leran Douglas, which, again, I knew this was going to happen because Julian Erosa, has been losing via standing TKO or KO in recent history, and it's been more than a couple of times, and this here just proves the fact that he has no chin anymore, and it might be time to maybe start training some jiu-jitsu, getting into some of that ref action. Nothing really more to say. This was really nice striking from Douglas, and he just paced him up. He just dropped him twice with 2 jabs, and it's crazy. But yeah, man, that was that's all. I mean, this fight night was full of bangers. This is when I remember watching back in, I want to say like 2017 kind of range, and you would get these ones where you just had banger after banger after banger, and you would have some close fights, but they weren't shitters, or they didn't feel as if they were shitters, if that makes sense. But up the card, speaking of shitters and potentially rigged fights, Michael Chiesa submits Nico Price in the first round, within a minute of her of the fight, and gets his tasty send off that he wants. And I do have a little picture of this. He's like, "Yeah, man, I got photos. Yeah, I love you guys. I love you guys. What? Yeah. Say it one more time with me. Chiesa. Chiesa." Boom. Yeah, and that's his wife. And then, he's crying because he's retiring and shit. So, so good on him. But yeah, good on him. Nico Price also retired. If those with keen vision would see you would see old mate chilling out in the background going, yeah, fuck, I was going to fucking put my, he went up to DC, it's like, oh no, they're going to have a video thing, so I suppose I can't do that shit. So he just wandered off and just went, no, fuck it, did his wee thing, I guess took his own little photo or whatever, and then, yeah, went in the back, but yeah, he's retired as well, which is probably a good thing. I mean, I guess that is the reason why he took such a short notice fight, so he could just go, sweet, I can give the UFC, I can give the UFC, one last thing, and give them a wee favour. They can, hopefully do me a wee favour, and because a lot of people forget, man, that but that. I believe it's Robbie Lawler. Robbie Lawler, his retirement fight was against Nico Price, and he won in the first minute as well due to uppercuts in the clinch, which was a very Robbie Lawler thing. So, yeah. So that's why I think that could possibly be a little bit on the rigged side, but that's neither here nor there. But but up the card, we'll go up a little bit further. Yeah, so we saw a dead body on stage on the in the octagon for a couple of minutes. Um, yeah, it was entertaining for as long as it was. I mean, it was not a takeout. Well, it was, but it wasn't. Um, but yeah, so 12 strikes. I mean, Grasso was just throwing 1-2s. She was throwing on combinations, and she just she caught Barber coming in, and it just and she just got absolutely she got spun around, and then one extra shot just to make sure she was extra knocked out, and then rear naked choked. I mean, it should technically be a submission victory, but I guess the fact that she was already knocked out, uh, I I I I mean, I gather that's the reason why, because she was already knocked out when she got choked. But this is what she looked like on thing, and they stayed on, they stayed on her being out flat like this for like way too long, and it's like, eesh, come on, batters. I thought it was quite funny, to be fair, but I mean, yeah. But who would have thought, man? Who would have thought we got some female finishers out here, But Elite Grasso, I think they were wanting Macy Barber to win because of the title thing, but I don't know, man. I mean, you can't have a pathology with Valentina. I don't know. But yeah, I digest though. And of course, the main event of the evening, Israel Adesanya. Getting TKO'd, getting dominated and TKO'd by Joe Pyfer. Good win for Pyfer. Still incredibly dislikable fella. He is, he's. I tried killing myself a couple of weeks ago because I cheated on my missus. So it's some pretty dumb. It's some pretty dumb shit. And now, so he's trying to make his fiance feel bad because because he's found God now. He feels bad, and oh my God, it's like, you did it, kid. But whatever. That's neither here nor there. But yeah, I mean, Izzy was looking so good in that first round. He was looking so good in that first round. He was just tapping away at that, he was just tapping away. And that's what he should have just kept doing. Because, in that third round, Pyfer would have slowed right up in that third round. He would have just slowed right down and just, fuck. Man, it's just, it be what it be. It's just sad, It's just, it's just a bit of shit that, that your boy goes down, like that. So this is, he's 0-4 now. Full fight loss streak. He's, it's not good. It's not good. But I mean, I think he's only got a couple left, really anyway. Like if you look at the grand scheme of things, but yeah, it's yeah, it's just sad. It's just sad. but but hey, at the end of the day, it's just it is what it is, and it be what it be. And yeah, and on a positive note, it's Easter coming up. So if you feeling paganish, you can celebrate the year with you know with the Easter. Uh, or if you're into eating chocolate, good on you. But thank you very much for joining me this evening. And in this grim time. Uh, be sure to like, subscribe, turn your notifications on. Tell your peeps that I'm not so bad of a dude, and I'll be talking about an awesome, cool Apex fight night that's coming up. Manny Moicano versus Chris Duncan. Hell yeah, brother! But yeah, thank you very much for joining me, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.